Before we start, let us define why circle became part of the conic section. One reason, first, why they are called conic section because of the intersection of a plane and a cone. When we draw a cone, and the intersection of a plane, their intersection will form a circle. Circle. Let's define first what is circle. Circle is all points that are equidistant from some center, and the distance that they are all called radius. For example, we do have point O and point P. The point O to P called radius, and all points from O to other points will be called radius as well. And those radius that will form is called circle. Others define radius as all points that are far away from the center. We all know that radius are far away from the center, and others define that as well. Let's go to general equation of the circle. The general equation of a circle is x squared plus y squared is equal to r squared. If the center of this is 0, 0. The graph of this is in Cartesian plane. If we do have the equation x squared plus y squared is equal to r squared, the center of this is 0, 0, like this. This equation is the extension of distance formula, and the distance formula is the extension of Pythagorean theorem. For now, we will going to get the equation of x. If we do have x and y, center 0, 0, the equation of x will be x minus 0 squared plus the equation of y will be y minus 0 squared is equal to b squared. To simplify this, it will be x squared plus y squared is equal to b squared. Simply means that this equation is the plot of all points that are d away from the point 0, 0. We do have two equations in circle. The first equation is like what we did earlier. When we do have x squared plus y squared is equal to r squared, when we plot this in equation in Cartesian plane, it will be like that. this equation is at the center of 0, 0 when the radius or the points are in the center and to the other point. For the second equation is that x minus h squared plus y minus k squared is equal to r squared. When we graph this, it will be like this. Let's use when the center, it will be center O, it will be point P, it will be the radius. This equation will happen if the center is not on the origin, where H is the x coordinate and K will be the y coordinate. For example, we do have equation x squared, x plus 2 squared plus y plus 1 squared is equal to 16. The center of this is h, k. We all know that 2 is h, 1 is k. So the center will be negative 2 and negative 1, because from our formula x minus h plus y minus k is equal to r squared. And let's get the radius. The radius here will be 16, and we know that r squared is equal to 16, and to get the radius, r will be equal to 4 from our formula. And to plot that, our center will be negative 2 in x-axis and negative 1 will be our center. What will be our radius? Let's count 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Our radius this will be our center, this will be our radius, and the combination of all radius will form a circle. This is not a perfect circle because it's just a illustration. Second example is that if we do have x minus 3 squared plus y minus y plus 10 squared is equal to 25. Our center will be 3 and negative 10. Our radius will be 5. When we plot this, it will be like this will be the center of the circle. Okay, if we do have 4x squared plus 4y squared minus 16x plus 24y minus 36 is equal to 0 equation, the best thing we must do is by using completing the square. First thing, we must divide it by 4. It will be 4. It will be x squared plus y squared minus 4x plus 6y minus 9 is equal to 0. Next thing is we will put it together. It will be x squared minus 4x plus y squared plus 6y is equal to 9. Next thing is Next thing we must do is we need to factor it out. X squared minus 4x plus blank plus y squared plus 6y plus blank is equal to 9. To get the things here in the blank, we must first 1/2 multiplied by negative 4 is equal to negative 2. And negative 2 squared is equal to positive 4. The same here in y. 1/2 multiplied by 6 is equal to 3. And 3 squared is equal to 9. So, the missing number here is 4 and 9. And actually, we add 4 and 9 here. Therefore, we will add 4 and 9 here also. The equation will be x squared minus 4x plus 4 plus y squared plus 6y plus 9 is equal to 20. To simplify this, it will be x minus 2 squared plus y plus 3 squared is equal to 22. The center will be 2 and negative 3. And the radius will be square root of 22. To plot the equation, it will be, our center will be 2, negative 3, and our radius will be square root of 22. Our radius will be 4.6.9 or 4.7. So, at least we will count 1, 2, 3, 4. That will be our radius. Center. Point P. I'm Justine Silva and I will going to present conic section in circle.